Hi guys!
Hi
Welcome
guys!
to Dinosaur Fossil Hunter Prologue. We hope you can hear us well. And you probably remember us from the previous stream from demo and other games. So yeah, I think we should begin right now. We have a slightly different studio today with a different setup, but I hope everything is okay and you hear the game and hear us. And yeah.
Let us know if everything is alright.
Yeah, and let's start playing. Okay, no need to shout, so maybe we are loud enough.
Okay, so let's begin.
Okay. So as you can see, we have new loading screens since the demo. But there are a lot of changes. You can read all of them on our devlog on Steam or on Kickstarter. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the loading and we can start. Pyramid Games presents Dinosaur Fossil Hunter Prologue. So this is our museum, and you probably remember it from the demo, but you will notice that there are some changes here. Now
We can walk.
yes, yeah, of course you can walk, but there's also those tablets with information about each dinosaur species, so we can learn something about them. So this is the Ornithomimus, so this is exactly the bird which we actually half dinosaur, half bird, which we are going to look for in this prologue. But we also have different dinosaurs here. So this is the Allosaurus, of course, another American dinosaur. So you can read this information to learn more about it. This wasn't available in the demo, and in the full game we'll probably add even more information. You will be able to press E to open the tablet and learn additional things about the dinosaurs. And that's the standard Bronchosaurus, the very big one. And yeah, so that's our museum. And this is another species called Edmontonia. So probably most of you are experts, so you already know what to expect from those. And this is a part of our museum. In the full game you will have many more rooms with much bigger, a lot of place to put your findings. So let's dive in how this all started. So your museum is starting to run out of space and you think how it started. Yeah, so this is a familiar feature of painting the dinosaur.
Okay, let's grab this pencil.
Let's paint, and meanwhile I will check if the stream is working on every platform, because last time we had some bitrate issue with Twitch, and we'll see if everything is working now. I hope it is.
It isn't such beautiful as I thought it would be, but I'm trying. This is very hard. Okay, I'm almost finished.
You can use the eraser to and you got an achievement. Daddy, I drew a dino. So yeah, we added achievements to this prologue. So now you are able to experience some.
Okay. Let's say it's close enough. I try to fix this.
Okay, where is the street chart? So I will be able to talk to you guys.
Okay.
Just a second.
Okay, could be. It was one of the most exciting days in my life. When I was 8, I found my first fossil. Okay, let's try to find this fossil.
Can you go back? I wanted the guys to show that we have birds here right now. They were not in the demo version, but now our environment is more alive. So that's one of the many things I wanted to show you, and I think they flew away. We scared them. So let's go and find the fossil.
Okay,
And
I
here
found
it is.
found it.
Yeah, that's the fossil, and actually it's a new model. We improved it. The previous tooth was very basic, so we decided to change it for a better
I
one.
lost it 6 months later. At the age of 14, nearly all I could think about was putting together and painting dinosaurs models. I was getting better at it. Now we need to put up some models. This one comes with a manual. It's a bit simple. That's simple, sorry. Okay, let's find parts. Oh, that's easy. Where's your head, bro? Okay, the first one is done. And here is the second. This is one tougher. There's no manual, but I got the sketch at least. Okay.
So I guess people started playing the Prologue and went silent in the chat for a moment.
Everyone knows this part of this game, so okay, the second one is done, and now the last. Now is the time for the real fun. No manuals, no sketches, just sheer knowledge and skill. This is the hard one.
So as you could see on our devlog on Steam, there is quite a long list of changes we made since the demo. So the changelog is really big. Of course, the game starts almost the same, but then we've added a lot more as we go further, especially in the museum and later. So bear with us, and you will see all the good stuff. Okay, so now you could repeat your putting together your toys, or you can go to the next scene. So yeah, I even won the local talent show once. They loved my Triceratops. A couple of years later, the money I got as a reward in that competition turned out to be an invaluable help.
Okay, we have another achievement, truly passionate.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing, but you don't see them on the stream because we have this big Jeep in the right down corner, but we have achievements popping up on Steam. I was exactly 20 years old when I found an article about a paleontological group in a newspaper. Turned out they needed volunteers who were willing to work at the north of the country. It was a long shot, but I didn't want to miss such a great opportunity. I took a risk and signed up for the job. As you probably imagine, it paid off. And here we are on our well-known mine, but now we have a lot more information here. First we have this pop-up screen which shows the most important stuff. So how to use the tablet, where are the most important information to look for, and etc. So we can click continue because we already know how to play, and we know that pressing X will hide the information in the notification panel.
So we have one unread message. Welcome to the mining area. I think you guys know it, so I just skip it. And check our map. Here we have area which we want to drive. So let's try. Hold the pointer on the compass.
Yeah, so some people from the Kickstarter said that they really like the new driving mechanics. We slightly improved the 4x4 wheel drive, so we are happy that you like it. And yeah, and as you can see on the left down corner, now we have a minimap, so you can more easily know where to go. By the way, you can go out and set the marker on the map. Maybe we did it already. So yeah, you can set the marker here. And as you can see, we have new markers, more visible since the demo version. Yeah, and now we can count down the tree which is blocking our road. So basically, after we released our Kickstarter demo, we've gathered tons of feedback from you guys, a lot of comments and a lot of bug reports and things which you liked, which you didn't like. And so we tried to read almost everything. Those logs are still too big, I think. We need to cut them.
Okay.
Yeah. So we tried to read everything and add as much as possible to make the game even better. So yeah, and you need to find the right spot to cut them. And yeah, actually we have more builds coming up. This build was released for our Kickstarter backers a few days ago, and we have a new build. Actually, we made a few since then, but they are still in testing, so you can expect an update probably tomorrow. You can go around this one or cut it from the other way. But you should fit it this way.
Do you see this lake?
Yeah, you will be able to swim, but not in this version, I think. This version swimming is probably going to be
Remember the GTI Vice City?
Yeah.
What is going to happen when I jump here?
Sure.
I'm going to die?
You may be blocked.
Oh, I can swim.
Yeah, so that's the working build. Okay. Yeah, so do you remember, guys, we had the stretch goal in Kickstarter about underwater fossil search? So that's another thing we already were able to add. That's swimming. At least the basic version of swimming. We will still improve it. But yeah, a lot of features have changed since the demo version. Okay, so here we have the mud, and you have to turn four-wheel drive and and lock the differential to go through the map. And here we have a rock to destroy. I think I can drive over it. Yeah, I can. And we almost on the right place. I'm lost. Yeah, so somebody wrote that we have some noise in the background. Actually, that's my PC, which is slightly loud. Sorry about that. I hope it's not very noticeable. But yeah, a lot of work on video games, so the PC got hot over the day. But everything is running perfectly.
Okay, we are close to the evacuation site. Okay, we have our tent and we have a new message. Let's check it. Excavation workflow. And we should scan excavation site with ground penetration radar. Okay. Our radar is number 4. So, find a good place for exploration. Okay. Here we have some interesting rocks. Okay. Now I think we can start looking for our first fossils. And it will be easier if I remove some rocks from here.
Yeah, so the flags are useful once later in the game, in the full game, you will have a lot of fossils to find. So without
In the
the
large
flags,
area.
it would be hard to find them. But here we mostly know where to look.
I think I see the first one. Let's check.
Yeah, it's definitely the acid.
So must secure in the plaster and check out the knowledge tab in our tablet. So let's secure it first.
Yeah, so they always need to be safe. Yeah, and now we have the message about, yeah, we've excavated one of the bones, and we have new message about transportation as well. Once you are done with extracting the security fossils with the plaster, put them into crates and use the car to transport them to the transport hub. So yeah, remember to do this. Then close the map and close the notifications.
I can move our first fossil to our tent and secure it in this crate and put them.
Yeah, so as you can see, now in this Prologue version we have information about each bone. So on the box there is information that this is the Ornithomimus dinosaur and that this is the front spine bone. And this information will be very important later once you go to the museum, because now you will have to deal with the boxes in the museum, but you will see in a moment. Right now we have to just put all the boxes. The first box was going to the roof of the car, and now we have to find another one. Remember to do the analysis of every found fossil, because we've added achievement for careful analysis of every rock.
Okay.
So once you find them, make sure to look with the left mouse button. Yeah.
This is empty.
This is just a normal rock without any fossils in here. We can throw it away. It's not very precious, but we have to check everyone to be sure.
I don't have luck today.
It's not an easy job, right?
Oh, I see it.
It's probably this one, but you have to dig it out because it's still in the ground from that other side. Okay. And now inspect it. Okay, found the fossil. Secure the finding with plaster and check the knowledge tab in your tablet. So first take so that's the one. It's the hip bone, because the previous one was the right hand. Now we have the hip, and then we will have to find head and neck. Okay, so put it in the plaster. Okay, we have 70 people on Steam watching us. So probably most of our Kickstarter backers already prayed it in the beginning of the week. Now, yeah, remember to open the trunk. And here we see that this is the right hand bone. And we have one more left to find. So I'm also reading our Discord channel, and you got the achievement, searching like a boss. So you analyzed all the fossils. Nice. So I'm watching the Discord chat, and one of our most important, most dedicated fans, Cerber, just wrote that you didn't put the
I forgot. Okay.
He just wrote that
my mistake.
He played Kerbal Space Program a lot, and KSP screwed it for him because the name of the dinosaur, Ornithomimus, for him it's Ornithominimus. If you play it, you know what it means. Yeah.
And here we have a head bones.
Yeah, so this is the head and
Put
neck.
it into our vehicle.
And close the trunk. Yeah, so if we run out of fuel, we can always tank more. In the Prologue, we now have more fuel located in the beginning of the scene. Now you can choose which direction you want to go. If you want to go upper way or another way. I see you choose the second one. So let's try through the mud again. Yeah, so maybe you can if that the different names, so that's okay. Okay, and now we are here.
Unload the truck.
By the way, if you go out of the car, we can show the additional fuel, where is it located. So
Okay.
we go yeah, here, around the tent. It should be, yeah, it should be here. And on the right, I think, there. This one? Yeah, this one. So if you run out of fuel, you can always take this one, not only from the car. I think there's third one somewhere as well, but yeah. So that's it. You can of course add it to the car, and yeah, I think that's enough. We can unload it now.
And real fun is going to start right now. Okay, let's travel to our museum, transport the crates, and go.
Okay, so that's our loading screen. It will be changing. So we have multiple graphics here. And now we are starting to play the new parts. So it didn't take me long to get to the museum, but even though the trip was quick, I couldn't stop thinking about the job. I was constantly preoccupied with collecting and preparing dinosaur bones. When I arrived at the museum's lab, it was the time to start cleaning what I had found. This part is really special for one thing. It's a little repetitive and time-consuming, but the result is always astonishing. Okay, so we are here, but we have some new features here. So we can show that we can, for example, go outside. Finally, this wasn't available in the demo. And here we have the parking lot where your truck will be arriving with new fossils. So these are our 3 boxes which arrived in this container. So we took right-hand bones. Okay, so this one I think we can do this manually because it's the easier to clean. And later we will show how our coworker is doing it. So press E on the under the. You have to put it inside the here.
Okay.
And now it's open the animation. And now enter station and let's get to work. So that's another useful thing in the Prologue, that now our crates have names, so we can more easily distinguish which bone is inside which crate. And the easier ones we can do manually, and the harder ones we can delegate to our coworker, which wasn't available in the demo, but now we have it. And also we have more cleaning steps, so you will see it in a moment. So of course first we have to use the hammer to get rid of additional rock, but later you will see new cleaning steps. So just carefully on the sides and here, yeah, and here. And now you have to choose. But preparation we'll show you later. So now let's do manual cleaning. Yeah. and now we have our bone. But as you can see, this is the additional step which wasn't allowed wasn't available in the demo. So right now we can zoom out and start getting rid of those rocks like a proper paleontologist. So the bones will not just pop up from the rock. We have to use our nano needle, right, pneumatic needle, to get rid of all this. If you watch some YouTube videos about real paleontologists, that's mostly what they do after they find fossils. They just need to keep working with this tool. There are some great guys on YouTube who, for example, find crabs. So they look for like they go to the beach and they look for special stones which have a shape like a crab, and they are so good at finding them that they know exactly that this stone will show something inside, and they just go to their workshop and using this tool they will uncover the beautiful, for example, crab or some other fossil or a shell inside. Yeah, so as you can see, as we progress through cleaning this, the bones will be, once they are cleaned, they are landing on the table, ready for the next cleaning steps. So that's the first step in the preparation process. It's extracting bones from the rock. And you will see later that we've added some progress bars to show you exactly how far are you in the process of cleaning. Yeah, it's easier to work with them this way. Okay, so we are out of the rock, and now the part with removing dust and dirt. So we have to clean every bone with our brush. As you can see, the top progress bar is showing the current bone which we are highlighting, the progress of cleaning it. Then the second progress bar is showing this active state, so removing dust. How far are we in it? And the last progress bar is showing the overall progress in cleaning the whole set. So that's something you asked for after playing the demo, and we've added this and many more. And if you forget which parts you are working on right now, you can see them behind on the wall. There is this special card which was put on the box, so you can always check which dinosaur it is and which part of dinosaur it is, which bone, because later in the full game you will have a lot of dinosaurs and a lot of bones, and it will be hard to remember which is which, of course. So I will take a look into chat. There's some questions. What is this fun that is inside the Nick? Not sure about this question. I'm trying to play it, but the car is always very slow after the log thing. Try to press N or B to enable 4x4 drive, because if you go through the mud or if you go uphill, the car may have not enough power if you go uphill, so that's why you should enable the 4-wheel drive and log differential. So that's help you. Okay. So maybe I will open our changelog, so you will see our progress, and I will be able to read some of that for you. So yeah. So the new features in the Prologue compared to the demo are, as you saw before, minimap is available while driving the car. Bone cleaning progress bars, as you can see now. This step is called softening the matrix, so we are using special acid. Sometimes paleontologists use acid bath, so they are putting the bones inside a container full of special acids to get rid of additional minerals which are not part of the bone. But we decided that for gameplay and for better playing, we will
I
choose
forgot about something.
this
Okay.
one. Yeah. So we choose to spray the spray option, which is also used by paleontologists, but maybe not as often. So now we are removing this rock matrix, which was softened by the acid. And yeah, so I'm just looking at our changelog. So yeah, after we finish all the steps, we will be able to put this skeleton together. And in this step, in the demo version, you were not able to rotate the skeleton, but now it's possible to rotate it. And later we will go to the exposition, so I will show you, I will tell you about the new features when we see the exposition part, because I think it's the one with the most new features. Yeah, here you have to always remember to rotate the bones to make them, to clean them from all sides. Of course, we have things like new autosave points, new game cursor, the new cleaning stage. You already saw that. There will be also a new tool visible very soon, probably in the next cleaning stage. Previously we had like a grinder, but now we have more specialist grinder for the paleontologists, so you will see it in a moment. And yeah, basic swimming mechanics, as you saw in the mine. You can now swim. Yeah. What else do we have? The interior design system, you will see it later. But after we finish cleaning, you will also see new mechanics in the museum for transporting the crates. Yeah. So now this is the new tool, cleaning small sediment. So this is the small grinder, which is more precise. It allows to remove the unnecessary parts of bones after the previous steps. So yeah, it should be easier to work with than the previous tool from the demo version. And we are 73% in the overall process here. So we'll probably finish this bone soon, and later we'll show you how our coworker can help us with doing other faster. Okay, I'm just checking with our devs that they just made another build with additional fixes, so as soon as this testing phase is complete, you will have an update with even more good stuff to the prologue. So probably today or tomorrow. Situation. Do we have a problem again with the dinosaur?
No.
Oh no.
I don't know, guys, if you can see.
We have a dinosaur,
Here with
yeah, do you remember him from the previous stream? That's our, basically, that's our friendly, as you can see, he's a very friendly company dinosaur with very small hands. He has a heart for all our backers and fans. who supported our game, and for our Discord members. The Dinosaur is just correcting me that this heart is mostly for our Discord members, so it's for you guys. Okay, do you want it? So, if you remember previous streams, the Dinosaur was attacking us. Oh, he's just entered the camera. But now we trained the Dinosaur, so he's no longer attacking us. It became a friendly member of our team. Barely fits in the door, but the Dinosaur is helping us with tests and checking if the game works as expected. Yeah. So our T-Rex always wants some attention during the streams. I wonder if the T-Rex will be popping up on the Occupy Mars stream. if it always wants to do this.
He just needs attention, right?
Probably.
And peace of love.
Just, yeah, that's our dino. And now checking the chat.
We're almost complete our first set of bombs, which is actually right hand of our dino. Okay.
So guys, if you have any questions, you can ask them on YouTube or on Twitch or on our Steam, because we are streaming on all the channels at the same time.
Let's go for another box.
Okay, so now we can show a different. This is the head bone, right? And the last one, let's check. How is it called? This one is. That's the spine.
Front spine.
I don't remember which one's. The spine is most difficult, right?
So the most difficult is the neck with head.
And that's the head. Okay, so that's the difficult one. So let's clean it and we will send it to the preparation room. So yeah, maybe we'll get some help with that. So yeah, let's break this rock, but carefully. Yeah, that's the head and the neck. So this is the difficult one, so we will send it to the preparation room. It's just not misclick it, because it will be a long process. Okay, and one more. Okay, and now preparation room. And now, as you can see, if you approach here, you will see that a coworker who is very experienced is cleaning them super fast. So that's something you asked for adding after the demo version. So here you have it. And now, meanwhile, we can work on the third bone. Yeah. By the way, after you put it here, we can show this device here, but you can operate it. Yeah, you can enter the forklift and you can use it, but you will see later how to use it properly. So now I just wanted to show you that you can use this one, just like in typical museum. And after our coworker finishes the cleaning, you will get a notification. Yeah. So let's cut out the plaster, and yeah. Are we doing this one ourselves, or?
As you wish. We can
As
clean
you wish,
it, we can give it to our preparation room.
Your job right now. Maybe you can also.
Yeah, I can clean it. No problem.
Let's do this.
Okay, museum worker cleaned up the fossils. Get them back and complete the dinosaur skeleton.
Okay,
We can
So we can go here, and now we cannot because the table is occupied.
Ah, okay, so wait.
We need to finish this one first.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, we need a clean table to do it.
I think this is the most satisfying part of cleaning bones, to get rid of these rocks from here.
Okay, there is some question on Steam. Is what you are playing part of the prologue that is available now? Yes, of course.
You can download it right now.
You can just start playing right now. That's why we are doing the stream. So now removing dust from the hip bone, and the neck bone is already cleaned by the coworker, so we are going out faster now. And soon we will be done with Dinosaur, but that's not end of the prologue because the prologue is longer. So we will see in a moment. I wonder what are paleontologists doing while cleaning? Do they like listen to music or discuss?
Do we have any paleontologists here?
Yeah, we have on our Discord channel. We have actually a few, which are really amazing people. They post some photos of their own fossils, which they collect. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's almost clean.
So that's our front spine. And we are about 50% in this bone cleaning. And soon you will see the new features in the decorating. But meanwhile I am answering some questions on our Discord channel. So if you are watching our stream and not And if you are not yet on our Discord, then this is from our demo for you. You should join our Discord. And now I will check also our YouTube stream on our publisher channel, because we are multi-streaming to 4 different platforms, and on the publisher stream probably has super chat, so I will just check if there are some questions there. Okay. Okay, so removing the rock matrix. Only a few steps left.
We are close.
Yeah. You can also right click on the bone to zoom it. Especially those will be easier.
It's much easier.
Only 2 more and you are done with this step. I'm just thinking about some interesting stuff to tell you about the process of making this game. We had some interesting while developing this game. We had some interesting bugs. For example, a few days ago, one of our testers found that you could put the crate with Dinosaur on top of car, but when the car was running on its side, if you like turn the car on its side, then the crate could float over it. So
why didn't you tell me?
So?
Why didn't you tell me about that?
Yeah. I didn't want you to try it on stream. That would be funny. What else did we find? Actually not that many bugs, because we also have a special channel for our backers on our Discord. And we created a special channel for reporting bugs for the backers, and there were not that many bugs actually, so good job team. I hope we will be able to show you quite soon more locations, more dinosaurs to look for, because this game got much better thanks to your support and on Kickstarter. We already have swimming, we already have internal decoration. Of course it will be expanded even more to the full version, but we already managed to implement some of the stretch goals. so it's going pretty good. Yeah.
So I have a question. Does fossils will be underwater too to find? A sec.
Sorry?
I've just asked if there will be fossils underwater to find.
Underwater fossils, yes, of course. Of course, without any problem. So yeah, I'm just answering some questions in the
Okay.
chat. Do we know that birds are considered closest descendants of the dinosaurs, so chickens are closer to the dinosaurs than crocodiles? Yes. Yes, we know. That's funny actually.
And now we can take our prepped fossils and put them into the right places to complete our first dinosaur. This bones looks like a little chicken.
Yes, it does the chicken with chickens.
Okay, in the museum I was doing my internship and was getting ready for renovation. I was afraid my classes were about to be cut because of that. I couldn't have been more wrong about this one. Turns out the exhibition hall was being revamped and I was asked to participate in the redecoration. But that's not all of it. We were also given a second complete skeleton of Ornithomimus, 2 dinosaurs for one display. Well, let's just say all the pictures of dinosaurs life I'd studied as a kid came to life in my head. I decided to just give in to my imagination.
And now the new parts. So we can open the crates and
so this is great. Transport crate to exhibition room, which is here, I think. Yeah. Okay.
okay, so now we have the new options. So here we have exhibition design and interior design. So we can start with interior. We can show you the new options. So for example, we can select the walls, how the walls should look like. So yeah, let's check them.
What do you choose? Which one?
Which one do you like?
I think
It's your museum.
this bricks will be fine.
Okay. And now maybe the floor. So you can click on the floor here and choose which one you want.
Oh, this is nice. Okay, we can put some.
And let's rotate the you can use RF and Q
Okay.
rotate. Okay, so we'll have some place to sit. In the full game we'll add a lot more furniture, so you'll be able to choose from really many of them. And now you can actually enlarge those, because they are quite small, so make them bigger with RF, probably, if I remember correctly. After putting on the wall, you can, without clicking, just you can make them bigger. The tooltip with information will be, actually it was in the previous build, and right now it's not visible, but it will be in the next update, probably tomorrow, so you will know how to make them bigger. And here you have, you can put some flowers on the floor. Yeah, so it's not very ideally placed, but it's okay. And now we can go back and maybe go to the exhibition design. So now we have two ornithomimous dinosaurs. One is made by us, and the second one was made by our coworker earlier. And now you can put them on in the middle. You can rotate them, you can change the poses. Some people forget about changing poses, but it's possible. We're pressing R off, for example, and we'll show you new features like ability to put water on the exhibition, and you will see that in a moment. So some people wrote to me that we should also add the stream to the main game, not only the Prologue, but this is the Prologue release, so we are showing the stream in the Prologue page. I'm not sure if Steam allows to stream to two games at the same time, but I will try to find it later. Yeah. So that's our first. Do you want to put the second dino here? So you can connect those. You can either make separate ones or connect. Answering everything I can. Meanwhile, so yeah, let's put some log in here, some other log, and yeah, we need to show water because that's the new feature. Okay. Maybe let's enlarge the so we could enlarge the exhibition first to make it bigger. If we press the resize, to that way maybe. That arrow, if you can drag it. Okay, so we can do it later. Here you can add water, so you can press down to draw the water on the terrain, like this. So you can have lakes and rivers, and you can control the brush size, brush strength. So that's the new feature added thanks to Kickstarter. You can also choose type of water if you click on the water here and below. Here you can choose, for example, different color of water. Like that, and that's our new feature. So we have probably 2 dinosaurs who came here to drink, or they are on an island right now. Yeah. So let's go back. Let's add some more, something green maybe. And yeah, a big tree.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can also add the tablet here with information about this dino. You have to, you can only add this on this, in this place close to the, you have to rotate it, and it will be here. Try to select it again, like here, and then put it and rotate. Yeah, you have to maybe add it from different side in the exact spot where this is, where you enter. Yeah, for example here. Yeah, so that's our exhibition. Of course, you can add a lot more. You can change the floor, change the walls, etc. So your museum is now decorated, and you can. Of course, that's not the end, because there is many more features in the product. So here are our paintings, and you can go to the next room. That was the last day of my internship. A great adventure just came to an end. The night I was packing to go back home, the telephone in my room rang. It felt almost impossible. The director called me to ask me to stay and help the museum build a bigger skeleton. There was a vacant position because one of the workers got sick. I felt bad for the guy, but I was so glad that there was a chance to work in the museum for longer. The decision was a no-brainer. I went to the museum the next day. Although the place wasn't new to me, this particular moment felt so different. It was the first time I was asked to enter the museum's workshop. With my heart pounding and my hands sweating, I walked towards the door. And now we have a new door opening before us. And nobody's seen that who played the demo, because this is the new room. And in this room we'll have something amazing. Yes, so let's go closer. I've got to admit, the bigger skeleton director was talking about was indeed a huge one. I dumbstruck when I first saw the legendary Tyrannosaurus. So that's a T-Rex. Even in my dreams, I would never fathom that our museum was in a possession of such a treasure. Yeah, and that's our another job in this museum. We have to complete the T-Rex skeleton. So now let's get to work. We have a lot of bones. They are already cleaned and prepared. We just need to put them into the right order. Yeah, and there is a lot of them, as you can see. Especially when you go to the teeth, you will see that there are really many of them. And you have to find a spot to put it in, because that's inside. Maybe it will be easier to do it from down below.
Or from the other side.
Yeah,
it will be
from
closer.
the other side. Yes.
So let's put this away. Oops.
You have to put it in the right place. Find the most yellow part where it's not obstructed by different bone.
It's very hard to find.
Below here. Now we have to do it lower or higher, because it's inside. You have to click in the exact place where this bone is located. It's not such an easy job.
It's not
For
easy.
paleontologists. Maybe I can try.
Okay.
Here maybe. try to do this more different as well. I have a better idea. Maybe we can put a new bone first. Different bone first and later this one. Because this one is now that we've picked it up, so we have to do this. Maybe from here. I'm going too fast. Yeah, with jumping it would be easier. Yeah, not so easy. Let's go another way. Oh yes, I found it. Okay.
Nice job.
Yeah, because we have to do this in the right order. If we are trying to put those bones like from inside, then it will be harder.
Okay, so let's find the correct bones right now.
Okay, now the legs. Those are some massive leg bones.
Let's check out those teeth.
Yeah, there is a jaw here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we have teeth in the box. It will take a while. So in a real museum it probably takes months to prepare such skeleton. Of course we want it to be faster.
How many teeth does he have?
Okay, meanwhile I'll check the other stream if there are some questions.
And the last one. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Thieves. Where is his head?
Probably somewhere down below.
I see it.
The biggest element is the T-Rex giant head.
This is not the last part.
Yeah, there are a few more.
There's one.
That's the rib, I guess. And one more.
Okay, I see.
Did it, you have the achievement. True Predator. T-Rex is complete, you can exit the museum. Okay, so that would be an interesting internship. A completed skeleton of Tyrannosaurus looked majestic, and I had an honor to contribute to it. Yet another beautiful moment that has been etched on my memory forever. And we have a loading, and we will see a new scene, which nobody's seen before. A new location on the game.
I graduated from college at the age of 24. I was pretty amped
about
up.
it. My marks were great, so I didn't anticipate any problems in finding a job, but that was about to change soon. For the first 6 months after graduation, my focus was to find a job in the field of paleontology, or at least something that relates to it. I submitted my resume for every paleontologist job I could find, but the jobs were either already taken or I lacked experience. After the 6 months, I started looking for any job, but that also didn't occur easy as well. I was trying hard, but to no avail. 1 year after graduation, things finally started to turn around, but it wasn't exactly how I imagined it. And we have the new location. As you can see, this is some kind of parking lot. And actually that's our player's grandpa's house, right? So here we can enter the garage. My grandfather left his car workshop to me in his will. I wasn't particularly talented when it comes to automotive work, but I knew a thing or two, and that at that time I thought of becoming a car mechanic was at least something. He had a lot of weird and crazy ideas. There was one time Grandpa bought an old Russian truck, which was clearly beyond a fixer-upper stage, but that didn't scare him. He always used to tell us he would finally finish repairing it. Unfortunately, his body didn't catch up to his spirit, and he had to pass on his little project. I decided to clean up the workshop for him. Okay, so that's our grandpa's workshop and garage, and we have to clean this mess because there is a lot of stuff in here. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to throw gas bottles, but as you wish.
It's empty. I think. Should I put these things?
You can also put some of them inside the container as a proper cleaning.
Okay.
I have to just throw it. I have to be closer because this is heavy. But not too close. Yeah, maybe
That's the right spot.
that's a hard job. Let's just take everything out from here. There is no space to drop it here. Yeah, so there are some. Yeah, the fire extinguisher probably should be left there. There are some boxes, some parts for the truck. So later in the full game we will be able to drive this truck after we fix it, I guess. So, oh, put something in the box. I think you know this.
Is this my fossil?
I found the lost fossil piece that I got during the second trip. Despite it's been over 15 years, I felt exactly the same mix of excitement and joy that I had felt on that beach years ago. The need for fossil hunting struck me twice as hard. Suddenly, all of the problems that kept me from my dreams vanished. In a split of a second, I came up with a plan, and the only thing left to do was getting down to it. Thank you for playing the prologue. So this is an achievement. Let the adventure begin, and that's the prologue, which begins the full game. So that's how you learn the story. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Thanks to your suggestions and feedback, this prologue is better than demo in every way possible. We hope that you enjoyed the changes we've prepared during the last few weeks. If you want to follow the development of this game, report a bug or request a feature, don't hesitate to join our Discord server. Also remember to add the full game to your wishlist to receive notifications about updates and release dates. If you like our work and the passion we put into the game, please support us with your reviews and comments. The Prologue release was an important milestone for us, and now we are focusing on the main game. Thank you so much, and remember add the game to wishlist, and we'll see you probably in a few months and with the full game release. So yeah, I guess that will be all for now. We are going back to the development. I hope you liked it. You can play again. You have some save and load ability now, so you can play your museum multiple times. You can redecorate in many different ways. You can share screenshots of your exhibitions with colleagues. And yeah, that would be it. And we are now going to test another update, and hopefully we'll push it tomorrow or even this evening. We'll see. And let's keep developing this game. So yeah, that will be all for now. Thank you and bye.
Thank you guys, bye.